Hi, everybody. My name is Steve, and my channel, welcome to my channel. This is set up to talk about retirement and largely surviving off of Social Security. Today's topic, I would like to talk about basically how you draw the funds that you get, whether you draw at 62, 65, whatever your full retirement age, there's a difference in the money that you get. But largely, how it works is, let's say you make $200,000, you get taxed and pay in at that amount. If you make $20,000, you get taxed and pay in at that amount. Bottom line, the more you pay in, the more once you start drawing, you get back. And that will vary on what age you start drawing out. I've been a proponent of drawing out at 62 for various different reasons. Some wait till what their full retirement age, mine is 67. I chose not to wait that long. Now they're talking about moving the retirement age up to 70. And they're talking about taxing more because allegedly in 2034, the Social Security fund will be defunct, if you will, or be broke. There's a lot of political stuff behind the scenes, but bottom line, the other topic is that, okay, if you're married, if you're both of retirement age, 62, 65, whatever that you both draw, one might be higher than the other. And so when, like, let's say a man and a wife, I'm divorced, so I just have one, but the man and wife, the man's say higher. So once he is deceased, the wife has the opportunity to take the larger one, but you cannot draw both. Supposedly, there is some talk about if you get to the age where you're both drawing, that the surviving person gets to keep both. I doubt that's going to happen because of the shortfalls they're talking about coming in 2034. The reason that they say that there's going to be a shortfall is there are more people drawing on it than what is coming in. And that's hard to grasp with as much as we get taxed every year. That being said, and again, I'm trying not to get into the whole political side of it. Y'all can go to Google and do a whole, which I did. And this is another thing I meant to touch on is I don't do a lot of fancy cutaways and stuff. This is a basic, straightforward conversation. I don't have graphs and charts and this and that. I just want to talk to y'all one-on-one and, kind of give you a plain Jane perspective and presentation that way. But going back to the topic, so the other thing, folks, is, and I've talked to several people that right now there's a friend of mine that's a follower that is drawing off her deceased husband's Social Security. She is over 50, so she is able to get get disability because she's disabled. That can happen, but once she gets to retirement age, I believe hers was 65. Regardless, when she reaches retirement age, that's going to get condensed into one, if I understand all of the mechanics of the way Social Security works. So be advised that when you get to that age, that basically they're going to condense you down into one check. What a lot of people are doing are what they call side hustles, and that's probably a topic for another day. All I'm going to caution you is, and I've looked at a myriad of what they call side hustles, from affiliate marketing. It's staggering how much stuff is out there, and there is some legitimate stuff out there. But please do your due diligence before you dive into anything. I've watched videos that offer free this and that, and I watched a video the other day for 2 hours, and once you got into it, yeah, they had some free information, but it was just little tidbits. But if you wanted to spend $497, they would really get you going on their little side hustle. So please be aware and please be careful of what you look into. There are opportunities for retirees and people on Social Security to do side hustles to make extra money. And as I said in a previous video, I currently work part-time for our school system in various capacities, and I'm still paying into Social Security. So anyway, that was just a quick note, people, on real quickly how you draw what you draw on Social Security. It's bottom line what you put in. and at what rate you put in, at meaning what you were making when you paid in. Now, the other quick topic I'll touch on is Social Security, when it's in the bank per se, in wherever they put it in, is also drawing interest. So there's a lot of questions and a lot of topics for another day. But for today, folks, I try to keep these about 4 to 5 minutes and not drag on. But hopefully this gives you some insight on how you draw what you draw. Be careful of side hustles, and we'll talk more about it. Please leave comments, follows, and stuff on our YouTube channel. We're also over on TikTok. But with that, folks, have a great, fantastic day.